Hello, Professor Abir. This is my dad, Benjamin Semenyuk. He is an artist. He works with interior designers. His work is amazing. I hope I can show you one day what he does. But here are the 8 questions I got for him. And the first one is, so Dad, how did you start working with interior designers specifically?
Well, my name is Venia, or like it says Benjamin, it's the same name. I'm from Ukraine. I'm an artist. I like to introduce myself. Used to live in a former Soviet Union, basically in the European part from Ukraine. Moved in 1991 when still was Soviet Union, and I was start my art journey from back then from Ukraine when we have a lot of French style. It's more like strongly European moldings, carvings, and when I moved in the United States, I started doing what we basically did there. A lot of called gypsum. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's more like casting. It's not like popular here, but it's handmade moldings, and stuff. But answering this question,
How did you start working with interior designers like Steve, like Sarah?
I built my portfolio in my the first house I used to live. I made my portfolio. I painted artwork.
So you found them through social media.
Then I started looking for interior designers. I met one on a Providence Road, the Patricia Flo. It was PJ's design, and basically I showed my work, and she didn't understand my art because it was a strong European influence of, like I said, the moldings, carvings, and she said, "Where I gonna use this?" Because it's common to French interiors and custom homes, and this was really difficult to start. So I didn't give up. I moved on, and I found one interior designer. Her name is Nicole Terry. She used to live here, and she owned interior design firm called Dream Home Design. And when I showed her portfolio, and she was really amazed, and the first thought, she thought this is the wallpaper, and I said no, this is not. So I showed her my work, and samples, and she was building in the house in Providence down south in Charlotte, and she said you can use what I specialized that back then. So basically I did her house, decorated with a strongly European influence, because the house was even more like a French design, and she loves it, and she gave me a lot of clients until she moved to Atlanta. I was still doing that stuff. Then it built more estates in Asheville. The owners, the Cecils, Rebecca and Brian, they were renovating their home, and they found me online because by that time I had a really nice portfolio and I have a website, so they found me. So I did really cool in their home. It was more European French style, and my personal when I finished in their home, I told them, you're not gonna find in the big Biltmore estates what I did in their home. I said, you're supposed to bring the people to show what I did. And they laughed and they said, yeah, it's true, but it's really unique what I do. And right now I'm working with the builders, most of them. It's Arcadia builder, and a lot of builders, they build that kind of style and homes. And
more luxury.
yeah, luxury,
French,
custom big homes. And they
fun.
use my stuff, and I'm not only doing the casting plaster. I do murals, portraits, everything what is requires in the house, from the decorative paint, full finishing, helping the builder with the colors, because I'm an artist,
I think this leads to the next question. What do you think art brings to a space beyond decoration, the looks? What does art do? Like your work, for example, because it's very detailed, intricate.
Yes.
More than just looks.
That's a good question. And yeah, when I when people call me, and sometimes when I come to the house and I see the house, it's not not how to say, not fit for my work, and I said that, you sure you wanted that personal look? Some people said we're gonna live and die there, and this is not for sale, because my work is so personal and requires architecture of the building requires my work to be and to fit, because it's dilemma to sell. If it's it's not, I had a couple issues. I told them, I mean, when you will sell the home, it's gonna be hard to sell because it's so personal. But anyway, yeah, it's
what does it do, like spiritually, emotionally, when
for
people
me?
see it? Yeah.
Oh, for me or for the people? Or have its benefits to the client?
What do you think art brings? Yes, for you.
Okay,
what do you
yes,
feel
if
about?
it's, yeah, for example, I did the home here, and we bought that home with the client for $1,200,000. It's more was Spanish look style, and we transferred to French, and it took me a year and a half. And when I completed, it's became the masterpiece, and they sold it for. It was most expensive home in Charlotte.
So the
2 years
profit
ago.
went up.
They profit, yeah, because of like I said, the house was perfectly I mean, made for my work. I mean, I did this more in French style, and they sold it for 8.9 or 8.7 million. And yeah, and it brings value. Yes, it was the perfect. I mean, perfect home. I mean, if it's yeah, if it's house like, I'm not only working in a French style, Lisa. Right now I open the lines from
the modern abstract art.
Yes, everything what I do. Yeah, I mean, I learned to work in, and still.
That's good. That's good.
It's so cool, yeah.
To expand. The next question is, how do you make sure your work reflects the community or the culture around it? How do you make, because I know we live here in Charlotte, everything's more casual.
Yeah.
It's how can you let this flow into the community, or not even flow? How is it? It's made to stand out, but how can people relate to it, to your work? Or does it have to be a specific type of person to like your work, to live in it?
Well, yeah, the people see. For example, I had one client. They were in awe of the movie Gone with the Wind, and they loved that. They took the idea from the movie, and they asked me if I can duplicate, or said I have to watch that movie. And I looked at the interior, and I said, can be done better if you like. I mean, I sketched it out, and they were really amazed, and they said, wow, you just bring their dream true. I mean, they can dream it, and we just fulfill it. What people, and like I said again, the house needs to be fit for that, not disbalanced, because if house is cheap outside and I do expensive inside, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Disbalance.
Yeah, it has to flow
Yeah, it's
somehow.
funny. Yeah.
So, have you worked on any projects? Probably all the projects, but is there one specific that felt especially meaningful? Can you think of one project?
What do you mean?
Something that maybe gave you more revelation, maybe you got to know about
The skills?
yourself more meaning, as in, because your work, there's a story behind it at times. Is there a project that you did that had the most meaning, or something that you're attached to more? Maybe you think about to this day.
Every project is special for me. I mean, it's like you're doing like old masters skills. I mean, they did back then really crazy, and you try to bring this, and sometimes you think, man, it's like a story. How I have to do this to bring that feel, to bring that that timing from the back, and to fit in our modern lifestyle. It's a journey, and it's cool experience. I mean, yeah. I mean, I have to visit a lot of I will tell galleries. Before the war, I've been in Moscow. I mean, in the Tretyakov gallery. I mean, try to
get inspiration.
Not inspired, just to see how the masters operate. I mean, they did. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps.
Because you're visual.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite kind of space to create for, and why? Whether it's a kitchen, a bedroom, a portrait.
Oh well.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah, my favorite, of course, my favorite is portraits. I mean, I because this is I love to do portraits, but any artwork, I mean, it's sacred for me. For example, not last Thanksgiving, I did a project on Lake Norman. I did a huge mural of the New and Old Testament on the ceiling. It's like was the one of the biggest and one of the unique experience, because the homeowner, she was dreaming since she was young to have this on the ceiling. I mean, done, and she picked the stories and stuff, and I have to recreate and put it together and fit in the huge 12,000 square feet home. It was wow, really cool.
This answers the next question with how do you balance your own style with the designer's view? So you're saying this client.
Yeah. I work exactly with the for me it's easier to work with the interior designer because it's less headache.
Right.
Because interior designer do everything for me what the client wants, and I just duplicate what she sketched, and I can correct, sometimes I can add some and give a suggestion, and this is my favorite because it's like I said, it's designer designs. I just do it because
so designers obviously more organized sometimes, because
of course
clients don't know what they want, or they change their mind.
Yeah.
It's messier.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Do you collaborate with local makers or use local materials in your own work?
Yeah, I mean, everything is local, but done by my hands,
Everything is handmade.
Handmade. Everything is
like
gypsum, all paints, all this I have to do myself, or pigments, everything I build, and do scagliola. I don't know if she knows what it is. It's
she probably does.
And everything I have to make by myself, because this is the art. I mean, and that's why you're different, because this is me.
Mhm.
It's not somebody you can find in a store.
Yeah.
This is my personal,
It's all
and this
in
is
the gift.
my signature. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool dad. Okay, last question. How do you think art can make every day seem and feel? What's that word says? Okay, how do you think art can make every day feel more connected or alive? How does art do that? With your work. I think we were talking about this more, but you can keep on answering that.
All right, sure. This is the cool question. Well, as the believer, I'm a believer. I believe strongly that God created us because He's the best artist, and He gave us ability to create in a human,
Yeah.
to create and to see and do by hand, and this is the best what God invent in us in humans. We have to just involve and just show, and not to be how to say, to close up, just open up our ability. We don't even know our potential, what we can do, what mankind can do. They can create really cool stuff because this is the I think that's what God created in every individual person, talents to create.
Yes.
And yeah, the art makes you I think even live longer because you are you see environment how God creates everything, and you just keep you going because you really in awe of what God did, because He's the creator. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's all interconnected with the
Of course.
inner person and artist. Okay, well, thank you, Dad, for your time.
You're welcome.
That was all 8 questions.
I hope one day I will meet your teacher, and we will
probably will further
talk, and I will show my work. And maybe tell more and show more.
Awesome.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so much.